back in my freshman year of high school. I don't know why. I think it was just the whole, I don't know, technology emerging, people like taking pictures with their cell phones and stuff like that. Like that just got me interested in just using my cell phone to take pictures. And I don't know, I guess I developed like a creative passion for it. I just thought it would be cool if you can have a little bit more control over how you want like pictures to look and stuff. And so I actually started like researching and stuff just on my own before I decided to take any photography classes, because I didn't want to waste my time in going into something that I probably wasn't going to really like that much. And so what I did is I started just Googling just photography basics and stuff like that, and I would first shoot actually with my cell phone. I had like an LG chocolate phone that would just slide up, and I would shoot stuff with that, so it wasn't anything crazy. And then once I got to either my sophomore year or junior year in high school, I decided to actually take a photography course. The opportunity came up, and so I just went ahead and did it, and I actually ended up loving it. At that time I was shooting with just a little digital camera, but I would say that's when I first developed like the creative eye in, I don't know, just looking for the right things to photograph. I guess my imagination started growing from there. I learned some graphic design elements and just kind of applied the two together in how you can make a photograph a little more interesting by applying graphic design. And so I learned about compositions and things like that, and so since then it honestly is my passion. And I'm a really strong believer in that you should do what you love to do. When I take a picture of someone, I want to put them in an element where they will feel comfortable, because it's a reflection of who they are. And I feel like you can't really do that when you shoot other things like landscapes and stuff. I like to just combine all those things to show off who the person I'm shooting is. And the reason I pursue photography and graphic design is because if that's something that you feel you're naturally good at, you should do it, because you're naturally good at it. You shouldn't, I mean, it's good to learn a bunch of different things, but I felt like I was in that position where I would try all these other things. Like I studied engineering and psychology and languages, and although I was really good at all of those things, I got bored of them and tired of them really easily, and so I would just move on to the next thing. But once I kind of stopped myself and I just thought, like, in that time that I'm learning all these other things, I'm pretty consistent with this, and this is what I have as a hobby, so why not make it a career, you know, because you want to actually enjoy what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. Because you can study medicine and you can study technology and all this other stuff, but if you don't really like what you do, in the end it's just going to be a job, and it's just going to be work that you're doing, not an actual passion. And so it's easier to work, and you're more successful when you work with something you're passionate about, because it just makes sense. It's something you're naturally good at. So I ask myself all the time, why would I not pursue that if that's the talent that I've been given? That's the talent that, you know, God wants me to do. And so I can use that to reach out to people, and I can use that to inspire people, because it just makes sense. It's natural.